India welcomes the world with open arms. For the first time ever, Kho Kho is about to go global. 24 countries, 6 continents. Nations from across the globe will unite in the birthplace of this legendary sport. Kho Kho World Cup coming to India in January 2025. The world goes Kho.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond Scoreboard, a podcast show where we get in conversation related to sports, fitness and much more. This is me, Aishwarya, and that's my co-host.
Karamdeep, this side.
And let's introduce our guest today. बहुत special guest है. Sudhanshu Mittal ji हमारे साथ है. He's the president of Kho Kho Federation of India. Welcome to the podcast, sir.
बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत धन्यवाद आप दोनों का.
Welcome, sir.
सर खो खो की बात करते हैं. खो खो हमारा देश का गेम है, मिट्टी का गेम है, ये आपके ही शब्द है. तो इस गेम को आपने एक बहुत बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म दिया है थ्रू अल्टीमेट खो खो एंड द वर्ल्ड कप व्हिच इज गोना कम सून. सर इस जर्नी के बारे में बताइए, ये कहाँ से आइडिया शुरू हुआ और अभी तक कहाँ तक हम पहुंचे हैं?
It's been a very amazing journey, you know.
Yes.
When I started as the president of Kho Kho, there were many options. One was to go in for an established game. But the challenge was ki let's go for a game which can be developed into a truly international game. And I was very fond of the Indian games. मेरा मानना था कि जो indigenous games हैं, they need to be globally marketed.
Right.
And probably it's that dream which created this journey from मिट्टी to mat. और फिर वहाँ से उसको global लेके गए हैं. So ये 3 part की journey है. The first journey started with how to transform this game into a modern game. तो इसलिए मिट्टी से मैट का सफर हुआ. It should look like any other exciting international game.
Thrilling game.
Yeah. Speed, reflexes, stamina, strategy, agility. You know, you'll be surprised.
Yes.
This is one game which is a mother game of all games. In the sense, it's a preparatory game.
Right.
True.
Cricketers जो हैं वो खेलने से पहले खो खो खेलते थे
Yes.
ताकि रिफ्लेक्सेस आ जाए, एजिलिटी आ जाए. अजय जाडेजा, this thing, तेंदुलकर, कुंबले, मतलब सब लोगों ने ये गेम खेला है.
It can be used as a warm up before you start the game.
Exactly. तो इसके लिए क्योंकि अच्छा अपना खेल,
Yes.
तो इसलिए किसी को उससे वो भी नहीं कि भाई ये तो अपना खेल को जो हम बढ़ा रहे हैं. तो हम इसको सबसे पहले मैट पे लेके गए. And there were 2 objectives. See, when you take it on mat, there is an element of speed.
Yes.
And there's an element of security. आपने देखा होगा खो खो में स्काई डाइव्स होती हैं. I mean, they're such amazing. यूं हवा में तैरते हैं, फिर जब लैंड करते हैं तो चेस्ट पे लैंड करते हैं या कंधे पे. तो आइडिया वाज कि देयर मस्ट बी अ कुशन so that यहाँ पे चोटें ना लगे. At the same time, the surface should be firm enough so that the speed does not get compromised. So we married the two by experimenting with some 20 surfaces, you know,
yes,
with various densities.
Yes,
and then we had players playing on them for a long period so that we could figure out which is the best suited mat. After the mat was chosen,
introduced,
we said, yes, we have an international game now.
Okay, wow.
So what we did was, we amended the rules of the game.
Yes.
जब खो खो की हमने लीग इंट्रोड्यूस करी तो ये रहा कि दिस विल बी ब्रॉडकास्टेड लाइव ऑन टेलीविजन. So let us see how it looks on television.
Yes.
Before it is actually broadcasted.
Yeah.
So we had a dummy league.
Yes.
उस dummy league में हमने various producers को बुलाया and we said, show us the production.
Okay.
And we saw how this will look on television and we discovered कि जो conventional खो खो था उसका court was very big. So we reduced the size. So earlier it had 9 players playing at the same time, then we reduced it so that only 7 players are playing at the same time. Fouls, we changed the fouls.
Okay.
Make
We
it more
wanted,
entertaining.
we wanted the game to go on because this must be very friendly to the spectator. It must give him that thrill and that happiness of having watched a great game. And well, all these efforts have paid off.
Yes.
The 2 seasons of the Ultimate Kho Kho League have seen such phenomenal response.
Yes.
Can you imagine? We
They're
just
both on TV and
both
social
on
media.
TV as well as on social media.
Yes.
My recollection is some 229 million
Yes, yes.
engagements, which for a new game. See, Kabaddi has been there for 34 years in Asian Games.
Yes.
सर ओलंपिक्स बर्लिन ओलंपिक्स में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन गेम था और
Exactly.
उसके बाद ये जो बूस्ट मिला है, एक बिंगो मिला है इस चीज को, वो आई थिंक अब मैं आपको भी एक उसका पार्ट कहूंगी.
I mean, it's the entire Kho Kho parivar which has worked very hard.
Yeah.
All of us share a common dream. You know, the dream is today we are in 54 countries.
Yes.
By 25 end, we have to take it to 90 countries. Because in 2032, we should be a part of the Olympics. In 2030, we must be a part of the Asian. You know, something very good had happened.
That's the target of Kho Kho
That's
Federation.
the target of Kho Kho
Sir,
Federation.
talking about you personally, sir, you tell us, sir, about your journey, personal journey, how you got excited to come into Kho Kho.
I've been a sportsman.
Okay.
I did play Kho Kho in school, but as we all did, you know, the moment I talk about Kho Kho, everybody has a glint in their eye. मैंने भी Kho Kho खेला है.
yeah.
No,
Sir, everyone has played, sir.
It's everybody.
Everyone.
अरे पैसे नहीं लगते थे,
Yeah.
infrastructure नहीं चाहिए था, तो हर एक कोई खेलता था.
You just wanted.
So it's been a mass sport.
Yeah.
I also played it till school, but then I got into serious badminton, serious other games, and I still play.
Exactly.
So I've been a sportsman, so I've understood the game in the perspective of what a game requires to be developed. See, we have a great deal of emphasis on sports science.
Sports science, yeah.
I mean, my personal belief and that of the federation is that the critical difference between excellence and podium is sports science.
Right.
So we've developed technologies, we've developed suits which we make our players wear,
Yes.
where we get online data. These are not simulated actions. They are playing and we get a data and we are mapping them on a 3D basis. So the moment we do 3D mapping, हमें उसके हर मसल का पता है, हमें उसके हर जॉइंट का पता है, हमें उसके मूवमेंट का पता है, and that's the reason why we are able to make these players perfect in their endeavors.
They're professional players.
Yeah, we have invested greatly in sports psychology, in nutrition, because we have married the palate with the physiological requirement.
After all, we have to match the international standard. Sir, talking about technology, technology का बहुत हाथ रहता है गेम को perfect अच्छे से बनाने के लिए. And if we talk about the broadcasting technology, the cameras, the last time what we saw.
We had spider cams.
Yes, we had
Can you
spider. I
imagine?
was coming to that only.
This is Kho Kho and
yeah.
spider cam.
Yes.
You know, people still do not know how much it has evolved itself. It's no more the game we all played.
Virtual reality, augmented reality, everything we're using there.
We've been, you know, the TSR system.
Spider cam shows you how quick the game
Exactly.
is. From over the top angle, it shows
And as I
how
said,
players
you see,
move.
when we're using the spider cam, that's when we decided that the size of the court has to reduce.
Yeah.
So, abhi tak all modern tools have been adopted. In the World Cup, the app we are making is a state-of-art app. See, till now, all the games which have happened have used information. So these apps are basically information apps. For us, it's the management app. You know, we are going to have no paper.
Wow.
The entire operation of the games would be paperless.
It's a very transparent system then.
Not only transparent, the efficiency is phenomenal. Everything is planned, everything is programmed, and everything is on alert basis. This is a program, this is what is to happen. If this does not happen, there's an alert. Now the first alert, second alert, third alert, it activates this notification, second with this notification, third with this notification, fourth is a red alert. So it's a very interesting app, and I'm sure.
So you've introduced AI also in the system.
Yes.
So talking about IPL, we have IPL in cricket, we have Pro Kabaddi League as well, and we have Kho Kho Ultimate Kho Kho League. Sir, how do you see this coming World Cup? How it will raise the bar in Indian sports?
See, the greatest satisfaction is, we are in 54 countries. We had 36 countries sending their entry for men and 36 for women. Originally, we had planned for 12, the league was supposed to be of only 12 teams. We increased it to 16. But we were compelled to increase it to 20 for men and 20 for women because of the overwhelming response. And out of the 30, we have just taken 20.
20, yeah.
36 entries, we've just taken 20. And, I mean, it's a matter of pride.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Having Kho Kho being played in every nook and corner of the world.
Yeah.
So you have US on one side, you have Argentina, you have Brazil, you have Peru on one side. Then in Africa, you have South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, then
And
Europe.
Australia, New Zealand
Europe,
also.
Europe
Yeah.
is Germany, Poland, Holland, England, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia is again phenomenal. Could you have imagined the Koreans playing Kho Kho? The Malaysians playing Kho Kho, the Indonesians playing Kho Kho? Yes, Pakistan is there. It's going to be fun. The inaugural match is India versus Pakistan. That's a different story.
We'll
But-
catch the eyeballs.
Yes,
there.
yes.
So it paves the way for cultural diplomacy as well, and using sports as the impetus. I think.
Also, you see, sir, Kho Kho emerged. It was an Indian sport. How it moved from India to abroad, and now players are playing
we
it.
till
Yeah.
date
Yes.
have played foreign games in India.
Exactly.
Every country has endeavored to promote its own game globally.
Globally, yeah.
You have all the games
yeah.
and small countries playing them, but look where they have taken them.
Where they have taken, yeah.
So India, with its huge population, with its huge history, and I mean, in terms of sheer numbers of people who play Kho Kho,
Kho, yeah.
we decided let this be global.
Global, yeah.
So by end of 25, as I said, we'll be in 90 countries.
Amazing.
The qualifying number of countries is 75 for
75,
Olympics,
okay.
but we'll be 90. So Kho Kho is got everything
Huge response.
which will make it an international hit.
Yeah.
It's got speed,
Yes,
agility,
agility,
reflexes,
endurance and all that.
endurance, stamina. You know something?
True.
If a player
Yes.
is able to survive while being chased
Yeah.
on a court for 3 minutes,
Yeah,
he gets a
true,
point.
Sir. True, sir.
You know why? It's like running a 100-meter race for 3 continuous minutes. Can you do that? You know? So it's a game which requires great fitness. Great fitness.
You must have seen Sir John T. Rhodes taking catches. in
Yeah.
slips, at point. And
I
all
am
that.
sure he got inspired by
So,
Kho Kho.
only
the great
so
dive.
once or twice in a game we used to see him, right?
Yeah.
But in Kho Kho, sir,
You
you see
see every
15
time.
times, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
player diving in the air, you see it like 15 to 20 times.
He's
That shows
gliding.
how the
I mean,
game is.
It is so amazing. It is so amazing.
So amazing.
And you know the best part? All the foreign teams which are coming,
Yes.
they are teams where the natives are coming. It's not the H-1B visa teams.
Yes.
You know, it's not the Indians settled in those countries
Yes.
who are coming as members of the team. No. Because we laid a great emphasis on the natives of those countries adopting the game. And I'm very proud to say that this endeavor has paid off.
Right.
We never went for shortcuts.
Definitely.
It's done wonders, and as I said, after the first World Cup, every Indian will be proud.
Yeah, true.
We've taken our game globally,
globally.
and truly globally.
सर ग्रासरूट लेवल पे काम किया जा रहा है एंड आपने एक इंटरव्यू में कहा था कि कुछ ऐसे एथलीट्स हैं जो अब स्टार एथलीट्स बन गए एक
Yes.
टाइम उनकी अगर जर्नी की बात करें उनकी बैकग्राउंड की तो बहुत छोटे कस्बे से निकले हैं और अब यू नो स्टार बन गए हैं उनकी दुनिया जान रही
there
है
have been many inspiring stories.
See, these stories have given dreams.
Dreams,
Yes.
true.
Today, Kho Kho is adopted by youngsters because they do see a future. You know, there are stories of our players being Manrega workers.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, the Indian captain of the women team, she comes from a very humble
Yes.
Muslim background.
शेख
A very, Nasreen Sheikh, a very conservative background. She fought that,
Yeah, she used to wear
came
hijab
up,
and
came forward. She went on to win the Arjun Award.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Today, she's got an employment with the Income Tax Department. So, you know, in all, there are more than 3,000 Kho Kho players who have got government employment.
That's
Now, for them, Kho Kho has become a vehicle
yeah.
for fulfilling their
For
dreams.
their lifestyle and
for their
all that.
dreams.
Dreams,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
All these players are so much watched on television
Yeah.
that they become stars. When they go, there are people asking for autographs. I mean, it's a dream come true for all of them.
and they deserve it I think
They deserve every bit of it because this game is a very tough game, very difficult game, and the people who have mastered the game have shown great resilience. One endeavor which I'm particularly proud of is, you see, our players, their shelf life, their playing life is only 5 years.
5 years, okay.
It would be burned out because of injuries and other
Yes.
reasons. We at the federation have been endeavoring to ensure that they go up to 15 years of
15
playing.
years. Oh.
So injuries we have taken very seriously. As I said, sports sciences, sports psychology, because fitness is both mental as well as physical, and nutrition. The combined effort of all this has ensured कि ये लोग जो हैं इनका खेलने का जो समय है, जो लाइफ है इनकी, वो खेलने की लाइफ बढ़ जाएगी. हमने स्पेशल शूज डिजाइन करे हैं विच आर यूनिक शूज. मतलब हर चीज हम वो कर रहे हैं. देन हम लोग, देयर इज अ क्लिनिक इन दुबई कॉल्ड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन क्लिनिक. उनसे हमारा टाई अप है रिकवरी के लिए. रिकवरी स्पोर्ट्स इंजरी में दे आर उस्ताद.
मोस्टली इनकी नी इंजरी होती है,
इनके नी, एंकल एंड
शोल्डर.
फिर क्या होता है, डिहाइड्रेशन इज अ मेजर इशू, जिसकी वजह से मसल टेयर्स, ये सारी चीजें होती हैं. तो वी बीन टेकिंग केयर ऑफ दैट.
सर कोचेस को कैसे ट्रेन किया जा रहा है कि हर देश में इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे एक कोचिंग दी जाए कि अच्छे तरीके से टीम्स बने और एक इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन किया जाए?
इट्स अगेन अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी. क्या हुआ, हमने एक फॉरेन कोचेस का कैंप लगा रखा था, और 2 days आफ्टर द कोविड लॉकडाउन द कैंप वाज टू गेट ओवर. लेकिन 2 दिन पहले कोविड लॉकडाउन हो गया, और ये सारे जो कोचेस थे दे वर स्टक अप इन इंडिया फॉर 6 months. तो वो 6 महीने को इन सब ने बड़ा यूटिलाइज करा, एंड दे ट्रेन देमसेल्व्स इन ऑल एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ खो खो. एंड दीज आर द कोचेस व्हिच हैव गॉन आउट टू प्रमोट द गेम. ऑन आवर एंड व्हाट वी डू इज, हमने लेवल 3 का कोचिंग कोर्स अपना इंट्रोड्यूस कर रखा है, जिसको कि NIS क्वालिफाइड कोचेस भी दे हैव टू अंडरटेक दिस. तो हमारा बड़ा रिगरस कोचिंग प्रोग्राम है जो कि बढ़ता जाएगा. वी हैव टाइड अप विद यूनिवर्सिटीज टू क्रिएट द करिकुलम, बिकॉज एक कोच को ना केवल खेल आना चाहिए, ही शुड नो फिजियोलॉजी. उसको जब तक उसको एनाटॉमी नहीं पता होगी खिलाड़ी की, हाउ वुड ही ब्रिंग आउट द बेस्ट इन हिम? स्पोर्ट्स साइंस यूज कैसे करेगा? एग्जैक्टली. तो ये सारी चीजें हम, उसकी साइकोलॉजी, हमारा जो प्रोफाइलिंग होती है, जो हर खिलाड़ी का डोजियर होता है, उसमें सारे एलिमेंट्स होते हैं, और जो हमारे कोचेस हैं दे गो थ्रू ऑल ऑफ देम. तो इस तरह से.
Talking about the Indian team, sir. So India will be representing our country.
We love gold, you know. Indians love gold.
What federation is aiming, and sir, what would be the selection process for Indian team?
This again is very interesting. You know, we have one federation which is completely transparent. तो हमने एक पॉलिसी हमारी, सिलेक्शन पॉलिसी, जो कि हम नेट पे डाल रखी है, सबके लिए है. तो हमारी है कि भाई एक 2/3 प्लेयर्स जो होंगे वो प्योर सिलेक्शन है, इन द सेंस कि फर्स्ट 10 प्लेयर्स, नो मैटर अगर एक ही स्टेट के 10 के 10 है तो एक ही स्टेट के होंगे. उसका रीजन है कि जो बेस्ट 10 होते हैं उसी में खेल हो जाता है. So when India plays, the best plays. ठीक. बट बाकी जो है उनको हम नेशनल कैरेक्टर के हिसाब से रिप्रेजेंटेशन देखते हैं. आफ्टर नॉर्थ ईस्ट है, उसका बच्चा होना चाहिए. कश्मीर है, मतलब मैं जम्मू की बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं कश्मीर की बात कर रहा हूँ.
I am from Kashmir.
हाँ, तो कश्मीर है, कश्मीर का बच्चा होना चाहिए. तभी तो देश अपने गेम के साथ आइडेंटिफाई करेगा. अगर सारे ही बच्चे महाराष्ट्र के हो गए या वहां के आसपास के रीजन के हो गए, तो खेल कैसे बढ़ेगा? तो हमने ये पॉलिसी, और जो हम रिप्रेजेंटेशन लेते हैं उसमें भी उसका वहां का बेस्ट प्लेयर उठाते हैं. तो ट्रांसपेरेंटली है, हमारे रिकॉर्ड्स आर स्ट्रॉन्ग, हमारी सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस इज वेरी रिगरस. अभी 15 खिलाड़ी चुनने के लिए 60 प्लस अनदर 10, 70 खिलाड़ियों का हम कैंप लगाएंगे. अच्छा, उसमें व्हाट वी आर अगेन इनोवेटिंग इज, हम फ्यूचर भी देखते हैं. तो जो 18 साल के अभी ये बच्चे हैं, इनको भी मेन स्ट्रीम मिले क्या?
अभी काम करना,
तो अभी कैंप में हमने डाल रहे हैं उनको, ताकि यही इनको 2 साल बाद वी हैव टू इन्वेस्ट इन फ्यूचर. तो अभी से इनको कैंप में डाला है. अच्छा, हम एक इंडिया ए, इंडिया बी, इंडिया सी, क्योंकि इन द नेक्स्ट 3, 4, 5 years,
age-wise category.
No, I'll explain this to you. In the next 4, 5 years, you'll see a lot of international competitions. So where the teams require the best teams, we'll send India A. Where a lesser team can go, then some from India A and the others from the others, India B. And similarly in India C. So that we develop a talent pool of players who will excel in Kho Kho and who will spread out to make this a glorious game.
True.
So that's what I think the federation has been very
Direct.
progressive
Oh,
about.
that's-
एक्सपोजर मिलेगा, साथ में सीनियर प्लेयर्स के साथ खेलने का
खेलेंगे
मौका
तो
मिलेगा.
डेवलप होंगे ना. अगर सचिन तेंदुलकर को आपने तब नहीं एक्सपोजर
Yes,
दिया होता
yes, yes.
तो वुड ही हैव बीन अ ग्रेट.
Right.
टैलेंट अगर यंग है तो उसको वहां उठाओ, उसको खिलाओ, उसको करो. पहले हो सकता है पहले 4 मैचेस अच्छा ना खेले, लेकिन इफ ही गेट्स दैट एक्सपोजर एंड हिज टैलेंट इज देयर, यू विल मेक स्टार्स.
So
That's
you
the
have a
idea.
great vision.
Yes.
Sir, this time हमें क्या कुछ नया देखने के लिए मिलेगा? And what the viewers should look out for this time in the World Cup?
We are going to have a fantastic opening ceremony.
Okay.
We are going to request the Prime Minister to inaugurate it. अपने माटी का किला. I'm sure he will come and do the inauguration. And इसमें आप एक तरफ देखें जर्मनी खेल रही है, वहीं पे कीनिया खेल रहा है. Multiracial, multicultural, multi, the whole, I would say the whole plethora of what will happen is going to be so exciting. अच्छा, this is going live.
Right.
दूरदर्शन लाइव भी दिखा रहा है, बाकी भी दिखा रहे हैं, हर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पे जा रहा है ये तो, और इसको हम लोगों ने खूब एडवर्टाइज कर रहे हैं सो दैट ये खेल लास्ट माइल तक पहुंचे. एक चीज और, एक इनिशिएटिव मिल गया. हमने अगले 6 महीने के अंदर 50 लाख 50 lakh 5 million Kho players will get registered with us.
Oh, that's huge number.
That is something unprecedented. No global federation has this kind of a registration. And that is where my investment will lie.
Wow.
Wow.
So how this registration would be done, sir?
We-
I've seen
we-
on the website,
Yeah,
there's a registration
yeah.
link.
So there is this thing. Then there is a society of digital entrepreneurs. We have tied up with them.
Okay, okay.
So these entrepreneurs are placed in villages. So they are going to village schools and they are registering players who are interested in Kho there.
Wow, amazing.
So we'll be through. It's all GPS mapped.
GPS man, okay.
So we will be able to track
Okay, wow.
कि 6 से 8वीं क्लास तक कौन है, 8वीं से 10वीं में कौन है, 10वीं से 12वीं में कौन है.
Okay.
उनकी कंपटीशन के साथ उनको ट्रैकिंग करके उनको लेके we'll build up a future of these players.
That's great. So let's talk about Ultimate Kho League. So already 2 seasons have gone.
Yes.
So how do you see this league moving forward?
After the World Cup,
Yes.
Kho will be a household name.
Amazing.
Right.
The league already has established itself so greatly. I am thankful to Mr. Amit Burman. He's a man who showed conviction about my dream.
Yes.
He's the man who was convinced that Kho has a great future. Not many people took it seriously, pehle. But Amit took it seriously, invested in it, and see where we've come. So after this, the third season would have more number of teams. Today, if you look at the teams, there's some of the best corporates who have taken the team. So you have a GMR, Adani is there, you have Badshah ke saath Puneet Balan there, you have KLO Sports, you have Capri Capital, and you have Government of Odisha, backed by Nippon and Arsenal Mittal. So
it provided glitter and glamour to the entire game.
And we got the best.
And also the tagline of the league is, sir, India March Halang. Oh, that's like, amazing.
And now it is, the word goes Kho.
Kho.
Yeah.
Yes, Kho.
So let's go.
How are the state policy helping in promoting this game? And what has been the support of other organizations?
See, the states and the center have been very, very kind to us. So through SAI, we got state funding by the center. And now in the World Cup, we have UP, which is sponsoring us. Okay. The government of Odisha is going to sponsor the Indian Kho team for the next 3 years.
Wow.
So we have states now. Maharashtra, after the dust is settled, because this is a game which originated in Maharashtra, I'm sure they'll come forward and support the endeavor of the Kho Kho World Cup.
Yes, yes. And sir, now World Cup is coming. How you're seeing, sir, in coming days? There will be buzz around the city. Or
44 days left. Ask me. Our heartbeats are pumping. The city will see the arrival of our king.
Oh my God!
I mean,
that would be huge, sir.
We at the Kho Federation do things.
We are already seeing, sir, like a lot of boardings.
Yes.
And IRCTC, railways.
Yes.
They have this Kho.
You will find Kho in every platform. It will be there. It will be a part of the consciousness of this nation. And as I said, the Indian hospitality
Yes.
would be of a different level.
Different level.
You know, we've been working over time on something brilliant.
Yes. True.
Food has always been an issue
Yes.
of international teams.
Yes.
You know, when our team went
Yeah.
to
Olympics.
to Olympics,
Yes.
there was problem
The problem.
about the food. You know,
Kind
not
of
matching
food,
the
yes.
palate.
Palate,
Yes.
Right? So you know what we've been doing for the last 1 month?
Yes.
We've been mapping the palettes
Wow.
of the countries
Countries.
which are coming. So if health food has to be provided,
Yes.
what is the health food in those countries which is there? So we must provide for that for those players. The idea is to anticipate the needs.
Yes. Yes.
So the central control room will have everything and anything which a player can need, including he'll miss out on his charger, so we'll give him the chargers. You know, the सिर दर्द की दवाई से लेकर, you know, मेरी किट रह गई तो मेरे शॉर्ट्स क्या हो सकते हैं, जूते अगर फट रहे हैं तो जूते के साइजेस के साथ स्पेशल शूज आर बीइंग प्रोवाइडेड फॉर. So anything which a player can need, it shall be there.
राइट सर. सर, स्टार एथलीट्स की बात करते हैं, ऑडियंस को किसको अभी से ध्यान पे रखना चाहिए कि हाँ, दिस athlete to look out for?
See, we have a whole lot of them.
Yes, sir.
As
Any
president,
few names?
As president of the International Kho Kho Federation, I will be seen to be very biased if I name players. So allow me that escape route of not naming players. But Indian team has stars.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, they have enough stars, and these stars will make India proud. They will give the kind of entertainment to spectators which would be out of the world.
So
You know, everybody will be sitting on the edge of the chairs and saying, "Arey, oof, oh my God!" You know, that's the kind
That's
of
the
response you'll see.
That's why, sir, this game is also called ice melter.
I know.
If you're like eating your ice cream, your eyes are glued to the TV, not taking your eyes off from
Absolutely,
Kho Kho.
absolutely.
And talking about the TV viewership, sir, like how, like I think Kho Kho has got, like, this is the third league now which has got
third
this
league,
huge
and
viewership.
you know, the national games took place in Ahmedabad and in Goa.
Goa, yeah.
Doordarshan covered them extensively,
yes.
and as per the Doordarshan statistics,
Yes,
Kho Kho was the most watched game.
exactly. So like people do come and watch it.
Yes.
From rural areas as
And
well as from metro.
spectators
Yes.
on television,
Television
also.
also. Yes.
So
yes.
as I said, from the spectator point of view, it's a brilliant game.
Yes. Yes.
And that is where my strength lies. Our strength lies in its sheer, excitement generation, and the sheer speed of, and how the pole dies,
yes.
the sky dies, the chases.
Yes,
It's so, and we've introduced a very novel concept.
Yes.
This is the concept of a wazir.
Yes.
Wazir, yeah.
You know, wazir is something we innovated.
He or she can move
Yeah.
like anywhere he wants.
Anywhere. So what happens is, when you're being chased, the chaser
Yes.
can only go in one direction.
One direction, yes.
So that is where the nuance is.
Yes.
That if I'm being chased, I'll give a dodge and make him commit to a direction, I'll go in the other direction. But the wazir has the advantage. He can go in any direction.
Right.
So that will again make it very interesting.
Just you spoke out Wazir, sir.
Yeah.
In future days, so how International Kho Kho Federation is going to bring new rules and make this sporting
This is a part
sports
of the
very interesting.
Yeah, this is a part of the International Kho Kho Federation's rules.
Yes,
So now these are rules which are globally
globally.
implementable.
So who implements these rules and all? Can
The
you please
Federation,
take us
the
back?
International Kho Kho Federation does it.
Federation,
We are
okay.
headquartered in London.
In London, okay.
I happen to be the president also, but it's a global organization.
Yes.
And this is the organization which sets the rules, which has experts there. And these rules are the rules which will be followed in all international competitions.
हर time के साथ साथ rules change होना
Evolve
जरूरी
होंगे.
है. And then to make this game interesting.
Yeah. देखिए, nothing can ever be static.
Yes, true. What is about women empowerment? How they about it in the country, sir?
We are one game which does not discriminate.
Yes.
The match, so we have a women national and a men's national. The prices are the same.
Yes.
The same treatment is never that a woman team is placed at an inferior place and a men's team is placed at, no way. We have catered to. Our women harassment committee is absolutely alert and functioning. So, as I said, see, traditionally Kho Kho was supposed to be a women's game.
Okay.
There's one more interesting statistics. When we look at the viewership of the leagues, 52% views were women.
Oh.
See, women feel my dada or my husband tells me the rules of cricket. It is one game where I can tell him the rule of the game because they played it. So women have been such an integral part of us, and we've taken special care to ensure that they are equals. And if you look at the Arjuna Awards we have won in the last 5-7 years, it's the 2 women who got it.
Right.
Yes.
So women have a very special place in Kho Kho.
सर जाते जाते, क्योंकि पॉडकास्ट अब हम खत्म करने वाले हैं, तो एक जाते जाते हमारे ऑडियंस के लिए मैसेज कि स्पोर्टिंग कल्चर को वो बढ़ाए और घर घर में खो खो खेला जाए.
For all those who are seeing it, आपका खेल है, आपकी माटी का खेल है, जिसकी फ्रेगनेंस आज ना केवल पूरे देश में फैली है, पूरे विश्व में फैली है. आप इसे अपनाइए, अपने बच्चों को दिखाइए, अपने पड़ोसी को दिखाइए, हमारे साथ आइए. लेट्स खो.